Welcome to Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I'm your girl, Chassie B.
I'm Nicole.
And I'm Denise. Welcome.
Welcome.
Sorry for your ears.
Don't hate. Don't hate.
Anywho, thanks OPs for joining our video again. Please share to your friends.
And we are on all of y'all's favorite platforms.
Yes, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Google Podcasts, we're on Spotify, and we're on a whole bunch of other podcasts that I never heard of. So any of them that you listen to,
yeah, that do say
please join.
That do say done kicked in a little bit because you started on there.
Do say, what you talking about? So thanks. Comment below your favorite parts. Don't listen to Chastity. And thank you again. So for our first segment, we are going to do foreplay. 2 this or that questions. And we're going to start off with Nicole.
All right, y'all. You ready? I actually got 2 good ones, but
you get one.
I'll start with one. Boo. All right. Would you rather have visible farts or burps that smell like poop?
I'm confused. Visible farts.
Ain't farts already invisible? I'm confused.
No, but so if you can see it come out somebody's ass.
Would you rather have visible farts that you can?
Oh, visible farts. I thought you was breaking up. I'm sorry. I thought you said invisible farts. I'm like, that don't make sense. Okay, visible farts or burps that smell like poop.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, invisible farts. I mean, visible farts. I'd rather have visible farts. I let you see it come out and it smells like rainbows and all that kind of stuff.
Don't know if farts smell like no rainbow. Don't do that.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't. Don't let her fool her.
Nobody said that they weren't going to stink.
Right, that part.
Look, it's going to smell like rainbows.
Okay, so she said visible farts. I guess I'll take the visible farts. I don't want my breath to be smelling like poop. Right, that ain't sexy.
And they just like, yeah.
At least with a fart, you can kind of hold it in or try to. It might hurt later, but you can hold it in.
Right.
Sometimes a burp has a mind of its own.
It does.
Mm-hmm. You know, y'all done been in a meeting.
I've been talking.
Ooh, excuse me.
Right. Y'all be like, hey, how you doing? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean for that to come up. Like, I'm usually posh, but sometimes it doesn't happen.
She ain't never posh. We need to. All right, Chaz, what's your this or that's question? Oh, Nicole, hold up. I was about to let you ride. Hold up. Nicole, what's your choice? She was going to let me too.
I sure was.
Lies.
I'd rather have visible farts.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, that just makes sense.
What about you, OPs? What would y'all rather have? Comment below. All right, go, Chaz.
Yeah, comment below. Okay, so would you rather have your thoughts broadcasted or be naked and your thoughts not be broadcasted?
Well, the way my thoughts are set up, that wouldn't be safe. So naked might be a little awkward, but maybe I won't be in as much trouble.
Naked might be the answer.
Very true.
Yeah, my thought. I mean, I already have trouble holding in my thoughts as it is. So if, whew, and I ain't got no filter. So think about the stuff that I'm filtering. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Y'all ain't ready.
Okay.
What about you, Nicole?
I'd rather be naked because nobody needs to be in my head. Like, that, like seriously. I mean, we didn't have kids. Half people done seen half of your business anyways. So you're really just letting out the other half.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, you know, after you have kids, you're like, well, golly, a little bit everybody done seen my business. So, I mean,
right.
It's just a room full of
The
people,
wall,
though. That ain't the
she's-
world.
well, child, that's just a percentage. It ain't gonna be much different. You just got more eyeballs. It's still the same. Like, well, golly, since everybody done seen it, I might as well.
Mm.
But yeah, don't nobody need to be knowing what I'm thinking for real. I stay out of a lot of trouble that way.
Right. What about you, Chaz?
Oh, I'm gonna be naked. No question about it. Just be naked. Y'all
She
gonna
don't-
get these double D's.
You know what?
See, I held my thought in. You don't need it. You don't need it.
There you have it.
Woo!
Y'all gonna get all of these double D's and be happy.
If she a double D, I'm a triple Z. Okay.
Don't hate. Don't hate on the boobs. I feel like you're hating on the titties. Are you happy, A and B? No, we are not. No, we are not.
I cannot. Well, let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you this. So if you are in a situation where people are gonna hear your thoughts, wouldn't your thoughts be better?
No.
Probably not.
It depends. Because sometimes
No.
I'll be like, somebody will come up to me and they like, "Ah!" And I'm like, this is a whole ghetto mess. Ma'am, how can I help you? Like,
Exactly.
is there a way that I can get you to calm down? Like, I understand your situation is stressful. And I can help you if you just calm down a little bit. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is for the street. Ghetto.
That's true. 'Cause
Why
when
you
I
acting like this?
When I used to do home visits, if they could have heard my thoughts on some of them home visits, but whoo, Pace wouldn't have no patience. Okay. None.
Listen. Speaking of home visits, I'm just gonna tell a story real quick.
All right.
Used to be a hospice CNA. So I get to this house. This lady got roaches everywhere. I mean everywhere. And then she got these sticky notes on everything. Somebody don't sit here. And I'm like, well, I wasn't planning on it because I mean I see the roaches like they met me at the door. So she had cooked a pie. And she was like, would you like some pie? And I said, no, ma'am, I don't want any pie. I'm really not a sweet eater, which is honest. I really don't eat sweet. So anyway, this lady goes over there, picks up a napkin, blows her nose, takes the napkin, wipe off the knife with the same tissue or napkin that she just wiped her nose with, cuts the pie, puts it in the paper towel and brings it over to me and was like, I just really want you to taste my pie. A lot of people like it. No, ma'am, I don't like boogers and snot and germs.
That part.
So I folded it up and I was like, I'm gonna eat it later. And she was like, okay. Y'all, I walked outside and I threw that thing in their trash can outside.
You could have
And look, I made sure that it went all the way down to the bottom. Because I ain't wanting to be in the car and I accidentally eat it and forget. Because whenever you were a hospice CNA, you be driving, a whole lot of driving. You've been done forgot.
I used to do that.
You've been done reached over there and picked that up.
No, I don't think I would forget.
I dropped that thing. I was like, ooh, there go.
I
But
wouldn't do
now
that.
I was like, I don't want to take no chances. Today is Tuesday. It might be Thursday. I'm driving around crazy. Ain't eight. And reach over there and be like, oh, shit, here go a pie. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I wasn't
No,
taking no chances.
you ain't gotta worry about that.
It went in the
But
trash.
it do
Anybody
be
got
some
time?
houses like that because I did a home visit. And this woman had every bug known to man. She had, I think she had bed bugs, she had roaches, she had fleas, she had gnats.
Mm-mm.
I was there for 2.2 minutes. Usually a home visit take about 45 minutes. I was there for 2 minutes. I was like, okay, just sign here. We'll follow up with you later. Ain't nobody got time. I mean, you know, when they sit her up and the roaches run up the back of her bed,
Oh,
it's time to go. Okay. And then what made it
mm-mm.
so bad is she about 90. Everybody else in her house in their 20s. Tell me why. Please tell me. Tell me why.
That's y'all's fault. The 20 people, y'all, it's y'all's fault.
Right.
Get it together. Help grandma.
Mm.
Oh, I should have cut that off.
Really? Edit cut. But yeah. It's a good thing that, you know, they don't hear my thoughts. Nope. I'd be fired, dead, shot, something.
Agreed.
All right. So for the next segment, we are going to do one gotta go. Wings, tacos, burgers, or pizzas. So how this will work is that you would tell them in the order of which you would keep them. So what's your first one that's your favorite, second, third, and then the last one to be the one you gotta go. So first, Nicole, which one of these would you keep?
Chicken wings.
Chicken wing, chicken wing. All right.
Wang,
Chastity, I already know your answer, but what you gonna keep?
Not those American ass tacos, but tacos gotta stay.
For me, it's kind of hard because I like everything. Probably tacos. Surprisingly.
That's because
But
you
I
went to the
actually
taco
like
truck with me.
I actually like San Felipe tacos or them kind of tacos better than the taco truck.
You just accosted the whole Hispanic population.
I like when I make tacos,
What in
my
the
fajitas be banging. My fajitas be banging, okay? Especially if you make some veggie
listen?
fajitas with some spinach and some mushrooms and some sour cream and some cheese and veggies.
All my Hispanic friends, I love y'all. And she just sat here and just accosted all of y'all. And I'm going to take up for y'all. No, we are not going to eat Americanized tacos. We're going to eat real tacos.
She's saying that, but she didn't eat American tacos till about 2 years ago, okay?
3. Ooh, get it right, 3. And then whenever I met them, I was like, I said, I've been eating kids' food all my life. Been missing out. Cilantro, onions, a little bit of salsa. That's all you need.
Anyway. All right. So next on your list, Nicole.
Next, probably tacos.
Tacos. Next on my list is probably pizza.
Pizza.
I like
Mine
wings,
is
but I
definitely
eat pizza. I eat pizza way more than wings, though. Unfortunately. So yours is pizza too? Pizza. What's your favorite pizza? What company? What restaurant?
Pizza that is made at the beach.
Ooh,
I
the
will
New York
steal your
slice?
pizza if you come past me with a pizza box.
That is a story behind that. But yes, she will steal your pizza. She her pizza. What made it so bad, it was Little Caesars, which is like the very bottom tier of pizza. No, it's like Little Caesars.
It wasn't Little Caesars.
It was Little Caesars. And Little Caesars is here, and
I
school
don't care.
pizza is right here. Right here. Okay.
It wasn't a Little Caesar pizza. It was a beach pizza. Beach pizza is a whole different level.
She ain't even got a name for it. Beach pizza.
Little Caesars, Domino's.
All right. So Nicole, what's third on your list? Which means whatever you choose now would mean you letting go the last item.
Pizza.
Pizza. So you're letting go of burgers.
Oh,
No more
okay.
burgers for the rest of your life.
Well, beef burgers, yeah. I don't really
Nah.
eat beef burgers.
Nope. We ain't doing that. We ain't being technical.
I mean, look, it's beef in the picture. I'm talking about beef.
So that's what you doing away with.
That's what
doing
I'm
burgers. Let's be clear.
Beef
Burgers.
burgers.
You letting go
We
burgers.
talking about turkey burgers.
No, you
No.
can't have a burger.
I'm letting go of that beef burger Shadana that's looking back at me on the screen.
Black people make me sick.
Can't stand them.
Okay.
Gotta be so technical.
Whatever. You should have had
Mhm.
turkey burger in your picture. Okay.
That's why you froze. You ain't gonna eat no turkey burger either. You gonna eat that black bean burger?
Hell no, I ain't eating it. I ain't gonna eat it.
Lisa, I tried to fake it till I make it and eat it. You just let it sit on your plate.
Black burgers are good
I did
if
too,
you
but
get it
as
made
can
right.
tell, I'm not a good faker. I did try to, but I'm just not a good person for that. I don't have a poker face, so
I don't like the way that y'all talking about black bean burgers because they're good.
Well, I've only had one, and after that one, I said no more.
You didn't have the right one.
I might as well eat
no,
cardboard.
I don't want to talk about this anymore because I love her, but I was not feeling that burger. And I was talking about, yeah, you're gonna eat it? What you mean? Like,
Oh. Ew.
Anywho, so Nicola's getting
Oh, okay.
burgers. Chastity, what's your last choice?
No, I just want to talk about these burgers. No, I ain't gonna talk about the burgers. But I got y'all. Okay. So yeah, wings, burgers gotta go.
Burgers gotta go. Probably the same for me. I mean, I like a good burger, don't get me wrong, but to never have chicken wings again, nah. Especially
Yeah,
if you
I'm
get
gonna
some
need my wings.
gualapon,
I like my
some
wings.
gualapon wings. Woo! Make it hurt somebody.
I love whenever you bite into a wing and it's oh, I thought I had got erased. Whenever you bite into a wing, you gotta kind of keep your top lip up and your bottom lip down, and you gotta do like like
what?
that. You gotta go like that. You gotta yeah.
Okay. With the sound
So
effects.
the sauce don't get on the top lip or the bottom lip, and you just you gotta be cute with it and get on your teeth, and then you do like this.
I ain't never done
You do that underneath though. You do that whenever they can't see you. You got your mouth closed.
You trying to
That's
be
how
that
you do
cute?
it.
Just get a fork and fork it off and eat
No,
it.
that right there is how you are able to eat on a date and be
On a
able
date?
to eat.
Get a knife and a fork.
I wish the fuck I would eat some wings with a knife and a fork. You better roll that tongue across your damn teeth.
Come on now. If you're trying to be
If I
cute,
see
I'm
any
saying.
of y'all, I'm saying if I see any of y'all in a restaurant eating chicken wings with a spoon, fork, knife, or anything that doesn't involve your fingers and a napkin and your tongue going, I'm gonna look at you sideways.
Alrighty, so for the next you gotta go. All right, one of these gotta go. So first of all, you gotta do it in the order which you would keep them. So Chastity, we're gonna go with you first this time. Who would be the person you have to absolutely keep?
Michael.
Yeah. Come on. All right. So the person that I would
Sorry,
keep, which actually be a little harder of a situation for me because Prince and Michael Jackson is pretty high up on my list. But I feel like I'm supposed to say Michael Jackson or the community might dismiss me.
Go ahead and say Prince, because that's where you met your husband at. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pick Michael Jackson. I was lit. Just playing. The slobber. Just jokes. Yeah, it has to be Michael because, he had to deal with Joe Jackson and anybody had to deal with him need to be first. Okay. Nicole?
I actually would say Stevie Wonder.
Really? Stevie is a beast. What's your favorite Stevie song?
Hey Love.
Hey Love? What's Hey Love?
I don't know. I ain't see it coming.
Yeah, you gotta listen to it.
Hey
Very nice song.
Love.
It's actually one of my dad's favorite songs.
Oh. Hey, Nicole's dad.
Hello, light skin.
Yeah, he's good. Girl, I'm talking about my dad.
Light skin. We gotta stick together.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
love that song.
Chastity. Chastity, who's next on your list to stay?
It is going to be Prince.
Yeah, I'm right there behind you, Prince.
Purple Rain.
Purple rain.
Girl.
You.
What?
I would die for you. If you want me to, you. Ow.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom. Oh, sorry. All right, Nicole, who's next on your list to keep?
I would say Prince also.
Prince. All
So that
right.
means, that's her second one. Okay. All right.
All right, Chastity. So who is your third? Meaning the person that
No. Oh, you said Prince too. Okay.
Golly.
Focus. Focus.
Oh, no.
Right.
I got my nose. I got my finger on my nose. I got my finger on my nose. I got it.
All right. So Chastity,
All right.
who would be?
So my,
Which meaning whoever you don't say has to go.
so I know that Stevie didn't see this coming,
Ooh, that was not.
but I'm gonna get up on the good foot and go with my man James.
Wow. No Stevie Wonder. No Rhythm in the Sky. No Very Superstitious.
I like the funk. I grew up on funk. I like funk. My daddy was a person that played a whole bunch of funk music. I like funk music. I would choose James over Stevie. Sorry. I know you didn't see this coming.
I didn't. I would rather have Stevie Wonder. So bye, James. I could do with that. I can do without that. I'm good.
Don't you be hating. Don't you be hating on the.
James sound like he needed some speech classes growing up.
Ooh,
I can do without
Don't
that.
you come for the blah, 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 blah.
I mean,
Was that even
Dog
singing?
on it. I got this.
Was that even singing? Was he really famous because of his singing? Or was he famous because he
When you go,
acted a
ooh,
fool?
ooh, 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 are you really singing?
Nicole, please go, because I was so confused. Go, Nicole.
me too. And what happened here? All right, whatever.
So, Nicole, who you got left? You got Michael Jackson or James Brown left?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, of course.
I'm mad that she put Michael last.
Yeah.
I mean, I like him, but I
But
like
whatever, y'all want to talk about
I like
me.
their catalog better. I mean, What do you want me to say?
Everybody got their own taste. Everybody got their own taste.
Y'all want to talk about me?
Cause you chose James Brown.
I like the bop boom blop 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 blam boom. Tutti frutti, and Rudy.
That is not James Brown.
It sure ain't.
Who is it?
Little Richard.
Little Richard. I'm gonna need you to get it together. I'm so
You
done.
done
Oh.
picked James, and you
Wait.
sure? So you sure you knew that you was looking at James Brown?
I did.
Cause
I did. But I just realized that what I sung was not the right song. It's okay, people. It's okay to fuck up. You can fuck up and still be okay with it. All you gotta do is just drink a drink.
Oh, that was funny.
alcohol.
All right. So Nicola's getting
Sorry,
rid of
Daddy.
James.
I disappointed my
getting
daddy.
rid of- I'm getting rid of James. And this thing down here, well, I don't know if she'll be down here when I stop recording. But her got rid of Stevie Wonder.
Stevie. See it coming.
We're not even gonna talk about how much music Stevie has influenced to this
I don't care.
day. Okay.
Yep.
And Stevie's still living. All the rest of them is going to glory or somewhere. Somewhere.
Nope.
All right.
Ain't none of my business.
Y'all ain't gotta act like that was an awkward transition. You ain't gotta do that.
I know a lot of us like vagina that makes us go crazy, or we like peen that makes us go crazy. Have you ever had peen or vagina that makes you go to the hospital and somewhat makes you think that you might have COVID? Introducing Elizabeth and Robert. Hi, Elizabeth and Robert.
Hello, hello. Thanks
How
for
are
being a part of
y'all?
our podcast again.
Yes.
But thanks.
Thanks for the invite. Thanks for the invite.
Definitely, definitely.
So tell us your amazing story.
Amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. I agree.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
For him.
I mean, like, he's like, it wasn't my fault. I was like, but you made me want you that much, that often, in that short amount of days. It kind of was your fault. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a good problem.
right,
I
I
did
was
it.
like,
I'm not complaining a bit. Like, I don't know.
I mean, why
Right,
would you?
Right.
yeah, I was trying to show off way too hard and thought I had the COVID. That's what happened.
So tell us from the beginning, Elizabeth, what happened?
Okay, so it'd been a while since I'd gotten in there, that's all I know. And I'd also been lazy during this pandemic, so just chilling at home, drink way more piss than I should drink, just relaxing, not working out, you know, all the muscles I need to be working out.
You gotta do some stretches, man.
Right. And we hadn't seen each other in like, right. We hadn't seen each other in like a month, right? Yeah, it's like a month. So there'd been a lot of sexual tension that I built up from like high school up until that point. No. But, so, because we don't
I
that
can't.
young. So we went to the beach for a week. Well, it was supposed to be 3 days, turned into like,
What beach were y'all at? Because I feel like that right there is a good promo. What beach were y'all at?
Emerald Isle, North Carolina. It's beautiful.
Rhode Island.
Yeah. The island of magic. That's what I like to call it. Especially after
All
that.
right now.
Yeah. Hey, whoa.
Mhm.
Guess we might need to go there instead of
I
murder.
was going to say, what rating
Right.
is this? What can I say and not say?
Our name
So-
is Triple X.
Yeah, true.
Continue.
I can't.
Continue.
So y'all get there. You haven't had sex in a while. You ain't been working out. What did y'all do?
Have sex and work out way too much. That's what we did. Well, not too much because it was great.
She was
But
trying to
it
do
was like-
handstands, man. She didn't stretch
Yeah.
before the handstands.
But this was like the 6th time we had sex that week. Like the 6th time we were supposed to be there like 3 or 4 days. Maybe then the 5th time. And I was supposed to be there 3 or 4 days. It turned into a 6-day trip. I mean, the last day because I was in the emergency room. But so Anyway,
I
it was
wish I had
like,
the hospital band because I'd flash the band right here on my hand. Sorry, guys.
Wait,
I
we're
got
gonna
somewhere.
get there.
I'll-
We're gonna get there.
All right, yeah. Go continue, Elizabeth. Continue.
and so it was like the 5th or 6th time. I can't remember which time, but we got done. I think it was a little marathon session. We were both feeling pretty good that night. And I went outside and I was like, oh God, my chest, like, can't really breathe right now. Like there's this pressure. And I went to try to go lay down with him and had to get up out of the bed and go lay down in the recliner to try to sleep that night.
So at that point, though, I thought I messed up because I was like, damn, she ain't in the bed no more. What happened?
So I was like, I don't know, maybe it's just sleeping in that bed this long. Like, but he got up and it was not getting better. Like I was like, I can't breathe. Like I don't know what's going on. Because to the beach, I was like, I'm gonna try to like chill and like nap while you go to the beach. Well, the whole time he's at the beach, like I'm freaking out because it's just getting worse. Like it feels like glass. But every time I breathe in, it's like I'm breathing in glass.
She was struggling.
Like I'm outside, like taking the blankets outside. I'm like, maybe I'm too cold. And I'm outside. And then I'm like, I got the motherfucking COVID. That's what's happened. Like it's not. There's no way. I had taken 8 Advil at that point. I was like, there's no way
Wow.
that it did this to me. Like it's got to be the COVID. Like, I can't breathe. Like every time I take a breath, I can't take a full breath. It hurts more and more.
She's not telling you all the crazy shit she did, though. That's.
I was
She
Okay.
hurt
I
herself.
should have brought the sketches.
She hurt herself. Yeah,
Should've
the
brought
sketches
sketches.
would have been better than the bracelet.
Sketches. You're right. You're right. We'll get you the sketches and the bracelet. They've been on
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, evidently the night before. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So he comes out to the beach and I'm like, am I gonna have to tell this guy I need to go to the hospital? Like for real, Ashley, like you are not a bitch. Like, come on now. You have the COVID or not? Is this gonna be like, is this for real? But I was like almost in tears at this point. I was like, you know, breathe. He comes back and I was like, you don't have to take me to the hospital. He's like, yeah, like,
He did
like
pump it up, though.
I was like,
So
I'm
how
done.
was
And, like, in
his
my head,
face? How was
Oh,
his
she
face
pumped it
whenever
up,
you
too.
said that he
Oh,
had
she
to
made
take
me
you to
feel
the
better.
hospital?
Well, I asked why, and she pumped it up. She was like, "Your cock has ruined my esophagus." I was like, "Oh, damn." Now that we've got some scientific terms here, and let me just say,
or I had the COVID, one of the two.
yeah, but I mean, I haven't had that before, so thank you. Like, I give her a pat on the back on the video. You must have shake hands.
Thank you. I cannot.
Yeah. I was thinking like during this, like he kept being like, well, I mean, you were trying to like, I kept trying to stop you last night, and you did. You were like, I'm gonna swallow this dick. Like, yeah, you were trying to make sure. And I was
She
like, no,
actually
this is
said
the
that.
COVID. Like, it's down here. I was like, it's down here. Like, all the way down here is like a whole nother level. Like, you know, it felt swollen.
Okay.
It did. But I was like,
All right, so you get to the hospital. You tell them that you
Right.
think that you have COVID. What happened?
They take my ass straight back. They give me an EKG, take all this blood work. I'm sitting there and like, still all this pressure, like, they're about to come tell me I got the COVID. I got to plan the quarantine. I got to like call my family. I'm about to die.
Did you
like
call your
this.
family?
I had messaged Tess on my roommate, told her, talked to her sister who's a COVID nurse about it. Like I was like, look, girls, how I'm feeling, like I'm doing on the way there. And that's
Tess
it.
actually called me a sweetheart for taking her to the hospital, and this is her at the hospital standing outside. So,
Fucking not!
yeah.
Why did you have a picture of her getting COVID?
You know why he got a picture. You know why he was
Uh,
like,
Let me-
she ain't
all right.
got no COVID.
I tried to tell her that on the way there, but let me
It
tell you
was
why I
that
really
good.
Let me tell you why I really took the picture. I was trying to be nice, and I was concerned at what time I dropped her off at the hospital because I was going to the bar.
Okay.
Like, what else am I gonna do?
Okay.
Right? So I go to the
Tell us
bar,
anything.
have some beers, and no matter how many drinks I had, I wouldn't forget what time I dropped her off because I got a picture of her standing at the front door.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That was your thing. Okay, hospital.
We gonna
dick.
let you have
All
that.
right,
We
go
gonna-
ahead.
But you know, you said that to your boys like, guess what I did?
And it was
Thank
like,
you.
Hey!
and it was just like,
Like,
I never
a
see
bitch
her
on
again.
it up.
Guess I never see her again.
All right, so you get to the hospital. They test you for everything.
They test me for everything. They give me a little something like they were like for the pressure, and I was like, I don't want to like opiates. I just some pressure. What we doing? Like I can't breathe. The COVID's kicking in. Like it's hard in my lungs and stuff. Pretty much is that. I'm trying not to panic and be like, give me some shit. But like I was like, the COVID's kicking in. I can't breathe. My breaths are getting more and more shallow. I'm trying not to panic in my head. And the doctor comes out. He's like, everything looks great. And I'm like,
No, it ain't.
why do I feel like I'm dying? Why do I feel like I'm dying?
So do you know what I reminded her of at this point, right? I said, you literally said, I'm going to swallow your cock hole. And that is what did the damage.
That, well, your cock and the headstand. The whole headstand move, I think.
She did have her
And he
hands
said
on
there was
the
some kind
floor
of
and
move where it was
stuff
like
that.
pulling up behind and like.
You really need the sketches in this thing. It would make it so much
Oh,
better. She had her hands on the floor.
We're gonna
Well, she sent me a picture of the drawings the other night. And I was like, damn, that's
we're
kind
gonna
of.
leave it to the imagination.
That's kinda
We're gonna leave it to
close.
the
I'm like, we can
imagination.
demonstrate if y'all
No.
want to see that.
No.
I mean, if y'all want to, go ahead.
I've been doing my
Go
homework
ahead.
every day now. Okay, I'm ready for
Go
that.
ahead
I'm
and
never gonna get injured.
Go ahead.
Nicole is dying right now. Nicole is
Okay.
like, what the?
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you demonstrate it, we are not responsible for the hospital bill that comes after it, okay?
Well, it's fine. I think I have insurance.
exactly.
Denise, I tried to tell her to calm down at multiple points of time.
No,
I'm
and
just
I
like,
and I'm not a bitch, y'all. Like,
So,
I got a high pain
wait.
tolerance, so I was like, I kept trying to tell myself, I was like, maybe it's just that. But I had taken 8 Advil. What I
Wait.
didn't realize is that Advil does not have an anti-inflammatory in it, and so all these muscles, like
Mm-mm.
I had separated my sternum from my ribs, pretty much trying to do too much. Because when Chastity saw me that day, I was holding on, like I had to hold up my tit the whole week just to speak and breathe to people. Like I was like, well, I can't.
Right.
Baby, glad you ain't got my
I was
text.
like,
Tired.
look, she just holding up her boob, and she's like, you know, I'm not holding it up because I like you. Like, I'm just holding it up because I'm in pain. So, what exactly did you hurt, Elizabeth?
I think like me and Tessa were looking this up, and like from a doctor said, he was like, I think it's just more deeper, like maybe muscular internal. And so I think what I did, I think I separated like the muscles that connect your sternum and your rib cage. I think like I did something there. I separated those, and I think my esophagus was fucking bruised. Like not gonna lie, it was.
No.
So it was a combination of like, I felt like this was closing up, this was closing up. I was like, the COVID got me, it got me. It wasn't,
Well,
it was just his dick
Wait.
the whole time.
Hold on. So let me make this plain. So the doctor said he think that you bruised your esophagus
No, he-
and that
wait,
you
he said he-
separated your sternum, which is that little bone right here, from your rib cage.
This is like, no, these are the things he inferred, but he wouldn't say like specific. He was like, I think it's just
I
like
mean,
the
that's
more
what it
deeper
was.
internal, like in the ribs or the muscular right here, or like, you know, it was like, no, it's not the COVID, bitch. I think you, because the nurse at the beginning asked me, he was like, what were you doing right before this happened? And I was like, I didn't answer the first time, and the second I was like, I mean, I had just had sex, but like, that wouldn't give me COVID, you know, like right then, you know, kind of thinking. I think maybe he passed out.
So, yeah, my thing is a lot of people think that white penis doesn't do this type of thing.
That a lot of people
Is
don't
y'all,
think.
Is y'all esophagus higher than ours? Like, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like,
Cassidy.
That
You're
is not
good,
where I
bro.
thought you was going with that comment.
Sure.
Oh.
What the hell kind of question was that?
I thought she was gonna be like, so that means white penis is the right size? No,
don't
she's
think
talking about your
so.
esophagus higher.
How thick is your esophagus?
look, I don't know.
How thick is your esophagus?
I'm just gonna cheers on that.
Cheers.
I don't give a damn. All I know is that hospital dick put it down. He put a bitch in the hospital. She thought that she had COVID.
Just any
She
bitch in
called
the
her parents. She called her parents and was like,
Yeah,
I got COVID. This is the end.
Oh,
And then she had to recall them and be like, you know what? It's just because I'm a hoe and I stuck the dick down too far in my
He said
throat. Like,
swallow.
Such
Swallow.
Sound not
a
long
the
ago.
cat.
like
I
three
was
different people.
Yeah.
Three different people. I had to be like, this motherfucker was right. I gotta go message these people now and tell them that he was right. It wasn't the COVID.
See,
Tried to tell her
It
all
was
that.
like it was the positions I was trying and me like trying to swallow it for really long.
you know what?
It was
That
like,
is the difference between white people and black people. Because black people would have been like, yeah, that COVID took me out, man. I thought I was done.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, damn, okay, all right.
if it would have been like that's what I'm telling you, if it wouldn't have been like him and having known him for so long and like the little bit stressed I feel, yeah, I would have been like, no, they told me I had COVID. You
look.
have to like you're gonna have to wear a mask the rest of the time. Take me
Listen.
home with a hat mask.
Black people, they ain't gonna care. I don't care if I knew you 30 years. I ain't gonna tell anybody your dick took me out. COVID
Right.
took me out.
Exactly. Now with our homegirls, we'll be honest. We'll be like, yeah, girl, that woo. But everybody
Hey,
else,
okay, I just want y'all to
Okay.
know. I mean, I was hurting all fucking week, like all week. Like Chastity saw me like 4 days after holding my tit. And so, but I will tell you, I still got on that dick the day after the emergency room and made sure that like it didn't take me out. It just put me under for a little bit.
She said that before we left, she was like, can we just go one more time? And I was like, are you sure?
I won't about to give up like that. I don't go out like that. I was like, the moral of the story is do your
Your
squats,
stretches.
stretch in between, do your yoga, do lots of yoga, because you can't be doing handstand moves and swallowing things for too long without like working your muscles and being in tune.
And not all white
Universe,
winners
you know?
are tiny. Some of them are medium.
It was like, fuck that. My esophagus ain't higher than black people. I
Nah.
just put it down.
Yeah, he does. He does continue to put it down. I can't say that. That it was
You
not like
saying
a
don't judge me, all right?
Right.
Don't judge me.
Am I blushing? Can you see?
I'm so fucking tickled. White dick makes you go to the hospital. So if y'all got
Chastity,
friends,
Chastity, you need to see if he got any friends.
Betsy said she is like she's looking for you.
that's what I'm going to. So if you got friends, uncles, cousins, brothers,
I might got some cousins.
Mm. Ask your cousin if they
they're
want a
like
little pepper
white
with
booty.
their salt.
I mean black booty. Look,
Hey,
yeah,
little pepper
white
with his
booty.
phone.
Man.
Black booty. This is black. It's
Hey.
all black.
It's all pink in the
Trust me, it's
middle,
black.
girl. It's all pink in the middle. What do you mean?
Nicole
Yeah,
face
it's
though.
all pink in the middle.
Denise's dying right now.
What y'all talking about?
Nicole's like, nope, I
It's
wasn't
one
expecting that.
people, one pussy.
All right.
I agree with that. One people, one pussy. I like that.
All gives life, all creates life, you know.
So they're gonna say pussy live matters. Anyway, so
Hey, pussy lives should matter, they should. All of them.
edit cut. Okay, so
We all bleed red. All pussies bleed red, okay? All of them.
Pussy lives matter.
Nicole is not having this right now. She is like, oh my God, what are these people talking about?
Y'all are making me itch
Every
right
month.
now.
all right.
United.
Thank you
so
guys
we
so
are
much.
about to empty y'all out.
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all.
But
I'll
anyways,
be over
thank
in
you
a
guys
minute.
so much for joining us. Thank you for being a part of our podcast. Thank you for telling
Thank you
us
for
your
letting us
story.
I'll be over in a minute.
And whenever we go live and we shooting this in person, we're gonna invite you guys back.
Y'all are live right now?
No, I said when we go live. When we go live, not live right now. When we go. Bye. All right, that was an interesting segment. So to move on into our
Very
next
interesting.
segment is last call for alcohol. Pew, 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 pew. So Chastity, tell us your drink for tonight.
You know what? Tonight I'm not even gonna be fancy about it. All I'm gonna say is vodka and whatever the hell you got in your house. This is my drink. Wine punch. It was something green that was a Hawaiian punch, and I got some vodka in it and a little bit of ice.
Does
And I'm
Hawaiian,
happy.
does Hawaiian punch mix well with alcohol?
Right now, it does.
That's funny. All right. So while ladies is enjoying, so while we are enjoying our drink, let's talk about, on a serious note, Nicole, how are you surviving Corona times?
Mm-mm. Um, I'm barely surviving, but you just keep going. That's kind of I got stuff to do and kids to take care of, so I just keep on rolling.
So what helps
That's my
you?
attitude right now.
What helps you cope? What are your go-tos? What do you do to cope?
Have a drink once in a while.
Amen. Oh,
Yep, go ahead and finish it. It's already out.
I have got
And
to
the
stop
church
saying amen
say,
to everything.
let
Have
the
a drink
church say,
sometime.
I have a drink
So,
and put my kids to bed early so that I can try to have 10 minutes to myself, even
amen.
though that is still a rarity, but it's life.
I feel you there. What about you, Chaz? What do you do to cope with Corona times?
um, One of the things that I do want to point out is a lot of people complain about school and corona. Don't complain to your kids. Make it as positive as you can make it. I'm struggling like a mother, but my kids will never know that I'm struggling. They don't understand whenever I take a nap in between their classes is because I'm tired. So my way of coping is to not stress them out and to drink vodka and just talk to my friends and be like, I'm stressed the fuck out. But I ain't
Right,
gonna say it to the kids.
right. So I guess, so for me, just to be super vulnerable, dealing with Corona initially was very hard for me. I went from being out in the community, I work in marketing, I had 7 different counties, I was always on the road, I was on around people. My kids went to school and daycare. So initially Corona times was very hard for me. And and depression kicked in, just to be honest. Um, so for a while, I just kind of tried to hide it because that's what us Black mothers try to do, is try to be superwoman. So I tried to hide it at first. And then something in me said, something's not right. So I actually told my doctor, and I had to seek out therapy. So I had a therapist that I seen virtually for about 8 weeks. And they actually put me on a little bit of medication to help me cope. And now I'm doing great between my medicine, my therapy, my family, since I actually told them what was wrong with me instead of trying to hide it. And my lovely podcast ladies, I'm doing great. So I guess my story is, don't be ashamed, because the depression is real and this is not normal. Times right now is not normal. So do what you got to do to survive, man, and F what other people think.
Exactly. I think everybody is stressing out and none of us really know how to cope with it. I think the best advice I can give is, even if you don't know how to cope with it, at least try to make it easier for your kids. So even if it is stressful for you, don't portray that on them. Like,
Right.
just smile. If you have to fake smile, fake smile. If you have to fake be happy, fake be happy. Fake be happy. Okay, but
Fake it till you make it.
like, just try not to portray the negativity on them, because they will take that and they will eat it up and they will go with that. That's one of the things I've been trying not to do with my kids. And even whenever I have slept in, my kids have woke up and got on their class and came into bed with me while I was sleeping in, and I could hear their teachers talking in the background. And I'm like, wow, my kids they're doing good. Like, they're doing better than me.
Right.
And I was happy about it. But they came into bed, they sat with me. They probably ended up falling asleep in between it, but they did it. But it was because I never wanted them to feel negative about it. Like, I always pushed them, like, education is important. I understand we're in a whole different situation. Like, just chill. And even though I'm coping with whatever I'm coping with, whether it's talking to y'all, doing the podcast, sipping on my vodka, smoking my cigarettes, like, it's just whatever is getting me to go through this, I'm fine with it. They haven't been affected by it, and I'm okay with that.
Right. Right. And it's super important not to feel guilty. I feel like us as mothers, a lot of time, we don't give ourselves enough credit. A lot of times I'm really hard on myself, but at the end of the day, I am a great mother. I'm a good wife. I'm a great employee. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I'm not able to cater to them all the time, sometimes that I'm hard on myself, like I'm dropping the ball per se. But it's okay to do you sometime. It's okay to take time out for yourself. And it's okay to say, guess what? I love you, babies, but it ain't meant for me to be around y'all 24/7. So just recognize that and take time for yourself and find outlets for sure. And that's for men and women. Find your outlet.
Amen.
And go with it and don't feel guilty because of it.
I know that we didn't want to do politics on this podcast,
Uh-oh.
but I want to end this with saying RIP to Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She has opened doors for many women all over the world, and I just want to thank you for everything that you have done, including being amazing for somebody that is very important in my life, which is my sister that was able to go to school to be a lawyer. I also want to say that Breonna Taylor did not get her justice.
Oh.
And everybody needs to go out there and vote.
Yes.
And we're going to end it at that.
Yes. On that serious note. All right. So thanks, OP, so much for tuning in. Again, please share, and let us know what you like and you don't like about our podcast. We can only grow if we know.
And we're on every platform.
Yes, every platform.
Everything.
Apple, Google,
we are there.
Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. You name it. Green beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Pew, pew, pew. All right. Thanks, everyone. Hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.